What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Soon Network today. Soon, as the token is called. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, my friends. It is the 11th day of August, and here we are with about 30 minutes left in the day, sitting at 48 cents now, up 34.5%, sorry, 35% on the day. Yesterday I feel like it was a bold call, but we were here. I want to say we were down that day overall 16.6% to the downside. We were down 15% from open to close. At a 15% loss, we had to have been around like a 39-40% drop overall. I made the very bold call in the face of this very bearish candle, even after a pump like this, that we would not stop here, that we would likely continue growing, and even that we would bounce probably right around the 1272. High to low here, we literally went right down to the 1272, you guys. We bounced right off of that today, and boom, here we are. It's very possible that we could have gone lower too. I think I probably outlit. I'm not trying to say like I called it perfectly, but more or less, man, we did pretty well with this one. This is one that we talked about back here, even back here a little bit, and we've just been waiting on it. I did say that if you had some patience, probably you'll just buy it, set it, forget it, and one day you'll look at it and it'll be through the roof. I don't think that it stops here, and I don't want to refer to what we were talking about back here. I want to refer to what we're doing now and what's coming, right? We're at this $116 million market cap, and this thing has a very low market cap at that. It's definitely got a lot of potential to grow from here, and I think you could see a 100x, a multi-100x with this thing by the end of the cycle. 100x from here would put you at about $11.6 billion in market cap valuation. Let's just say $12 billion, right? Max supply is infinite, so in case there's any added tokens to the market, let's say $12 billion for 100x, maybe 24 billion for a 200x, 25 billion for a 200x. You can definitely see those kind of market cap valuations and even double that by the end of the cycle. Now, I'm not saying just because you can means you will. I'm just saying that I've seen market caps of this valuation every single cycle, and if a coin gains enough traction, it gets the right narrative going for it, people start to talk about it. Those market leaders, those name brands for each cycle that there are, they see these 10, 20, 60 billion dollar market caps by the end of the cycle, and with any of those you really have 100x, multi-100x potential. A lot of growth to go. You've pumped up a lot. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. It's never fun chasing something that's this high up, but I do believe that we have a lot of growth to go. It's completely possible that we do continue to consolidate. We could even return back down to 35 cents or even lower prices than that. But I'm under the impression that this move keeps going, man. Personally, we'll see. I think that in the wake of a day like we had yesterday, where you dumped down super hard like that, and now you're up practically engulfing yesterday. On a body basis, you are engulfing it. 28 minutes left. We'll see how it goes, but I don't think that you're going to dump down that much by the end of the day. But you never know. Famous last words. I think if this bearish day here didn't stop you, you got more to go. You're aiming for new all-time highs. You sold off. You have a very neutral, boring accumulation phase. Pay attention to this shape, guys, right? The best thing for a crypto, if you're looking to invest in it, first off, you want a low market cap coin because those have the most potential. If you're looking for safety, you want the top 10, okay? But high to low here, 80% drop overall. Not bad. And then you died. Then you just went sideways. You didn't do this forever. You turned it around. You had this kind of soft curve in your price. Accumulation was going on. I don't care if you bought the high or the low. You're sitting on like a 3x or more at this point in time. You had a lot of time to accumulate, and you shake out the weak hands too. Everybody and anybody who wants to sell here, who bought here, they FOMO, they sold here, whatever, they bought up here, they bought down here, and they're like, there's other exciting projects, I'm going to buy those instead of this one. It's given a lot of people time to sell out, and now, boom, just fast at the click of a button, man, just all the way up here, and I don't think that it stops. Very much do believe that we go up higher. From a high to a low, the expectation here would be that we see prices, here we are 47.7 cents now. I wouldn't be surprised if we made our way up to the 2272 here pretty soon. That's the next fib area to interact with. Fun fact about the 2272, you typically don't wick and stop right there, right? Typically what you do is you wick above it and then you close below it. So 72.72 at the 2272, that's the target. I would argue then that maybe 80 cents or somewhere between 80 cents and 73 cents is where you're going to go. Wake up there, find some turbulence, perhaps come back down and find support where you found resistance before at your prior all-time highs even, and then continue to rally. Yes, continue to rally. You know, you could even go back lower, 2272 down to the 1618. Sometimes you do go from the 2618 down to your 1618. When I say sometimes you do, I don't mean soon. Soon is too damn new to really know that for sure. I'm just saying I've seen this happen plenty of times where you go from your 2618 to your 1618 while working your way higher. But I do expect some turbulence between 73 cents and 95 cents at least, okay? Maybe you just keep running because you have such a low market cap and you've got unprecedented volume coming on right now. Maybe you do see $1.16 to $1.40, you hit the money zone, but that'd be the highest I would imagine. And even then, you'd still probably pull back to these very similar areas, if not just above these areas here. So that's the expectations there. Absolutely, I think that we have more growth than that, right? I was saying that we have 100x potential. 100x from here would put you at $47. Multi-100x potential, you could be worth 100. You're at 47 cents. Wait. Yeah, $47 would be 100, or would be 100x. $100 is possible. You're at 47 cents right now. Even over $100 is possible by the end of the cycle. That's crazy, man. Crazy, crazy stuff. Weekly time frame here. We don't want the weekly time frame. Let's look at the 1 hour. We don't want the weekly because it's so new. We're not going to get any information off the weekly time frame. 1 hour looks bearish, yes. So we're good. We're going to get an opportunity to come down a little bit. Again, I want to reiterate, I think this move continues. I don't think that it's done, but maybe we're still in a consolidation phase, and that's fine, right? Trap the people who FOMO, trap the people who panic sell, make them FOMO back in, trap anybody else who wants to FOMO, and now we don't know what to do with ourselves. So we're probably going to, in that indecisiveness, come down a little bit. I don't know if we go below this low, though. I like that 33.6 cent area as the low, and the reason why, again, I'll reiterate, is that's where the 1272 is. And we already have found direct contact with that area. If we go below this line, we're likely going down to 27 cents or more. And not that this thing can't. It's volatile. It very well could happen. But I don't know. You know, look into soon. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but look into it. Do your own research, right? Over 30K transactions per second. Crazy, guys. Most real-time blockchain so far. I don't know what that means. 50 milliseconds. All right, that's pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. Transaction fees are very minimal. That's nice. That's pretty nice, especially because with their simp for fun, you guys, simp for fun, it's a delivering the best on-chain trading experience. It's a app, I want to say. It's not really a DEX. I don't know if it is a DEX. I haven't signed up for it myself, but if you click on it, it's where you can copy trade. And I don't know where these traders are trading. Is it on Hyperliquid? Is it on something else? I read the fundamentals. I don't want to do the fundamentals now, but I did it before. I made a video on it. Yeah, traders in Hyperliquid. So yeah, this is based off of Hyperliquid. You can literally go for the top traders over the last day, over the last 30 days. You can just pick out who you want and copy trade through this with very minimal fees. You can stake. They have some of the highest APY in the space, but do be aware that the staking, I believe, has a 7-day lockup. So whenever you stake, it's got like a 65% APY. But when you unstake, it takes like 7 days for those funds to get rolled back out to you. So it's not this instant thing, which I kind of have a problem with. I stay away from things like that because effectively you can guarantee that when you stake your money, that your money's being used by somebody else, essentially, is what's going on, right? And they got to, whenever you want to withdraw your money, they got to get their funds in order before it comes out to you. But yeah, you could, I mean, literally this guy's got $18,000, $19,000 in his account. If you have more money than that, you could make more money than him based off his trades. That's a pretty good 30-day ROI. 169% ain't bad. Sometimes you're hot, sometimes you're not. Okay, don't just blind copy trade anybody, right? But I mean, it's kind of a cool concept, and there's so much more to it than that, right? If we were going on soon staking here, that this is, and even these two are not everything, but just let's see if it shows. I don't really care. Just trust when I tell you it's like 65% for the staking APY right now, but it's kind of a cool project. Learn more about it, right? Do your own research if you want to. This is not a paid advertisement for it. I don't get paid to talk about any coins. I just talk about coins if I think they have. Why I talk about cryptos, it's not because I get paid to talk about them. It's because I think that they can make me money, and I think they can make you money, and I like hearing people tell me that they've made money investing in projects that I talk about, or that they've talked about to me, and then I talk about them, and then we're all making money together. Whatever. It's good stuff. But what really interested me was the chart to begin with, right? That's normally why I talk about something, is the chart. Dumped a lot, had a low market cap, available to trade on various exchanges. Looks like it's got some interesting stuff going on for it. But 4 hour time frame here, RSI looks bearish enough. Stochastics look like they want to come down. So does the MACD. 1 hour time frame. Yeah, I would think, if you were to move up higher, you would have done it already. You probably would have done it already. You wouldn't be doing these kind of candles here. So you probably do move down a little bit. Where are you going to move down to? That's the question, right? If we're not believing that you go below here, well, then you're probably not going to go below there. Let's do this then. Let's do a high to low. Because I'm assuming you don't go below here. Golden ratio, double top. Yeah, I don't think you go below. What you'd probably do is find support in this 0.5382 area, something between 45 cents and 42 cents. If we do go below 35 cents, understand we probably do take out 30 cents, go down to that 25 to 29 cent area. But for now, 47.6 cents. I think we go to 45.3 to 42.2 and then continue rallying up to 72 cents, 88.7 cents, and potentially even prices that are above $1. But this is the primary target zone where I think we'll go. We could be there by the end of this week, you guys. We could be there by this time tomorrow, But ultimately, the ultimate destination for this thing, I believe, will be worth over $100 by the end of the cycle. If not, something surely that is worth around $50 or more. From a high to a low, if we're taking it here, I mean, man, these fibs don't stretch far enough. I don't really have anything to go off of other than the market cap. You are finding support at that golden ratio. That's nice to see. You've got a 3618 at $45, which is nearly 100x from here. $60 at the 3786. Technically, I suppose it is a feasible outcome to go to $233, but I don't think we get up that high. I would think, something at a $14 to $20 minimum, $45 to $60 very solid chance of getting there. This is a ridiculous maximum, but something in between this zone here and that zone is the most likely outcome in my opinion. So I've got nothing else for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Take care of yourselves, all right? And always do your own research, okay? Make sure, maybe there's something I missed. Maybe this thing's a total fraud. It's a total scam. I don't think it is, but again, I just don't like things that when I stake, I don't like that it has like a lockup period that if I unstake, I have to wait. And I get it. I get why, but it's just not my thing. That's why I like Onyx Coin, because you stake and you unstake and it's basically instant. Even in high traffic, it doesn't take 7 days. But I got nothing else, guys. I'm not going to show another coin while I'm talking about this one. Hit the like button, subscribe. Bye-bye.